if we are offering our prayers, but we do not know the fiqh of the prayer. For instance, I'll give you one or two examples. If we are praying our salah, in our salah we recite Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika wa tabarak asmuka wa ta'ala jadduk wa la ilaha ghayruk. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. You know, a lot of people say that. If you say to them, how are you? You know, brother, how are you? You say, Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Now, what is the meaning of Alhamdulillah? According to, in the Arabic language, one of the linguistic meanings of hamd is death, is maut. One of the literal meanings of hamd is death, maut. You know the ha with two eyes? If we say hamd, now those of you who have studied the tarbiyah course, alhamdulillah, there are many brothers here who have attended the tarbiyah course, and many sisters who are studying the ahkam of deen, and students of Dars Nizami and students of tajweed. They know that the letter ha is pronounced from the middle of the throat. Alhamdu is the word. And if we say Alhamdulillah, Assalamu alaikum, how are you? Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. That Alhamdu means all types of death are for Allah. Al-iyazu billah, which is a statement of kufr. That is a statement of kufr. So one meaning of Alhamdu will be death, maut. So when I say that we need the physical form of salah and the spiritual form of salah, now you can understand that. Because we don't study the ahkam of tajweed, we say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And when we say words like this, there are many words that we say in the prayer that invalidates our prayer. Our prayer is invalidated and we don't even know. And we say, I have been praying for 20 years. Now from this you can understand why Sayyidina Huzaifa radiallahu ta'ala said to this other person who was praying, have you been praying like this? How long have you been praying like this? He said, I have been praying like this for 40 years. He said, not a single prayer was accepted. And if you die in this state, you will not die on the deen of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is why it's important. That's one example. Just the one single example I've given. Many examples can be given. A lot of imams in the masajid, we see that they say, Allahu Akbar. Instead of saying Allahu Akbar, they will say, Allahu Akbar. Now, Allahu Akbar is an addition of Hamzatul Istifham. Hamzatul Istifham, if that's applied in the beginning, Allahu Akbar means, is Allah the greatest? So you're actually questioning, is Allah the greatest? So if you say that, the salah is invalid. Because you're saying, is Allah the greatest? Instead of saying Allah is the greatest, we are saying, Allahu Akbar. And then we stretch the word and we say, Allahu Akbar. That invalidates the prayer. Or if someone says, Allahu Akbar, invalidates the prayer. Changes the meaning. Allahu Akbar, that changes the meaning. Or to say, Allahu Akbar, that changes the meaning. So it's important we study the tajweed and the necessary knowledge that is required for us to pray our salah and to make it a salah which has the physical form and the spiritual form of the prayer. That is important, that is necessary knowledge for all of us. So when people say, no, I know how to pray, I know how to offer my prayer. I have been praying for such a long time. My Imam Sahib in Pakistan taught me so and so. I saw my grandfather praying and I pray like him. People, and then they insist that I know everything. You know, I have the knowledge. Look at me, I'm praying in the prayer. I can pray, I can read the words. But when you ask them to read, then we know that there's so many mistakes they are making that will invalidate the prayer. You know, if someone was to learn how to drive in Pakistan and they come to this country and they say, I know how to drive. So we will ask them, do you have a license? No, I don't need a license. I don't have to go through all this theory test and all of this. I don't have to go through that. Why? I know how to drive. I used to drive trucks in Pakistan. I don't have to pass. I don't have to go through this test. Would you accept that? I will say no. There is a principle. So for learning how to drive, we follow the rules and regulations of the country. But learning how to pray, we say, no, I saw people, I know it all, I don't have to learn. And then when they come and sit in a test, like so many people in our tarbiyah courses, that's when they understood. They do not know how to pray. They do not know how to read the salah. And this is very basic knowledge I'm talking about. Remember this, brothers. These are just the alphabets of deen. You know, alhamdu is the alphabets of deen. This is not something major. People nowadays talk about Islamic jurisprudence and fiqh of deen and so, such issue should be like this, and this Islamic jurisprudence, this masala, it doesn't make sense to me, it's beyond our understanding, but this is against common sense. A person said to me, but this is common sense. This goes against common sense. I said, well, Islam is not common sense. You need special sense to understand Islam. You need special understanding to understand Islam. You need people say this, but this is common sense. Ye to common sense hai. Har bande ko, these are a lot of things that common people cannot understand. So you need special sense to understand the deen. The physical form of salah and the spiritual form of salah. The body of salah and the ruh of salah. So what is the body of salah? The body of salah is to offer the prayer with the ahkam of tajweed, and also to offer the prayer according to the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is the body of salah. And the ruh of salah, what is the ruh of salah? To concentrate throughout the prayer. To concentrate throughout the prayer. To think about Allah Jalla wa Ala. To imagine, to envisage that I am in the court of Allah Jalla wa Ala. I am communicating with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the ruh of salah.